On a stormy Highland morning, we're off in search of a broadband miracle. Remote places which are getting a 21st century internet connection through a community scheme. In the village of Arnisdale, mobile phones don't work, but they've got a decent broadband signal. But across the loch is somewhere even more challenging to hook up to the modern world. So, Knoydart over there is the most remote mainland part of Britain. We're off there to see if we can find somebody with a broadband connection. An Edinburgh academic who spends much of his time in Arnisdale is the man who got the broadband scheme off the ground.
So we're getting broadband to Arnisdale from a wireless link across from the college on Skye, and we are relaying it to a series of masts up to Benscreel there, across to Corran, back to Knoydart, back to Skye.
Waiting for us on the other side is Ian Wilson, a farmer who doesn't have mains electricity and moves his sheep to market by boat. But he too is getting a broadband connection beamed over from Skye to a receiver. It's fast enough for a video call to his son in Australia.
Yeah, it was a bit grey, but overcast, southeasterly winds.
This is DIY broadband, requiring a bit of effort from the customer.
And we actually put up all the masts ourselves and dug the founds and, you know, all the electronics. And occasionally they send me something up from Edinburgh and we go up and rearrange it in the box up the hill there, you know, and test it.
Back in Arnisdale, we found more people dependent on their broadband. From Emma and Joe, planning a big event,
that will be arriving Thursday morning.
To Willie, keeping in touch from his internet shed with family around the world.
I'm really happy with it, like, you know. I would hate not to have it now. I never had a computer until this happened, like. I'm just slowly getting round it now, like, I'm getting there.
There are now plans to make this network much faster. These communities and many like them are finding that if they want decent broadband, they're just going to have to do it themselves.